back at the Tiernan Center in Richmond, along with Al Cooper and Andrew Smith. 8 minutes down, the New Palestine Dragons leading the Richmond Red Devils 20-11. And one thing we've seen early in the season, New Palestine was winning games with its defense, and that defense has been very good. Lately, it's been a team that's scoring in the 60s and 70s pretty consistently. They follow that up with a 20-point first quarter here tonight.
I tell you, the best thing that's happening right now is we're rebounding the basketball after they miss it. So Richmond hasn't shot particularly well, but we've been able to rebound it and get out and run a little bit. Looks like they're going to go zone. 1-2-2 zone here.
Dragons with the basketball attacking that Richmond zone. Gizzy goes to Hook on the high left side. Back to Gizzy. Dylan Romine flashing the middle. Maximus doesn't get into the ball. Instead, they work it around the outside. House through Gizzy and Hook. Now to Romine flashing the middle. Pitches out to Gizzy, right wing. Looks to probe the defense. Nothing there, so he'll bring it back out top for Hook. 7:34 to go. Second quarter. First possession. Dragons lead at 20-11. Gizzy resetting between the circles. Back to Romine, then he gets it back, and they work it to Gavin House, left wing. Top of the key, Gizzy. Left wing, House. Left corner, Max and Hook. One dribble into the middle of the paint to Romine, out to Gavin House. Nothing there. He looks to drive the left side of the lane. Cut off. Back out to Hook. Inside Romine, outside House. Right wing pass, Gizzy. Cut off. Puts up a baseline jumper and hits it.
Great possession there by the Dragons. Took a minute off the second quarter clock.
And ended with Maximus Gizzy's 6th point. Biggest lead of the game is 11-22-11. Richmond with the basketball. Fry works it to Jet on the right wing. Bullet pass into the post to Clemens. Nothing there, so they'll bring it back out to Jet. Good defense by Kyle King. Jet skip pass left wing Hobbs. One dribble to the baseline. Pitches back out to the man who replaced him. That's Fry. Now they'll work it to Wedlow. Catch and shoot three. Left wing good.
He didn't need much room there.
He had a hand in his face and knocked that down from 2 steps beyond the college line. IU East, the number 1 seed in the the NAIA Division II tournament, also plays its home games here. So the college lines are also painted on the floor. Dragons working it inside to Dylan Romine. Turnaround jumper in the middle of the lane with a hand in his face is good. Dylan's got 7. The lead back up to 10.
Good possession there, getting inside the zone.
We've played 2 minutes of the second quarter. New Palestine 24, Richmond 14. Jet across the top, hands off to Ricky Wedlow. Between the circles on the bounce, right wing Hobbs. They'll bring it across the top. They weave it now to Jet to Wedlow. Fakes the 3 instead. Also faked the drive, gave it out to Hobbs. Gizzy poked it free, but he gets it back. Now, Wedlow playing pitch and catch with Jet. He's going to reset the offense high left. Romine guarding Wedlow as he brings it to the middle. 1-4 high set. They work it to the right wing to Hobbs. Now out high to Fry. House steps on him. Fry drives. Now brings it to the right corner. Hobbs pitched it to the low block to Jet. Nothing there, so he'll bring it back out to the left wing. Good patience by Richmond on this possession. Jet to Wedlow. Launches a 3 over Romine. Won't go. Max and Hook skies to get the rebound, but he couldn't corral it. It hit his hand, and as he was trying to grab it with the other hand and squeezing it, bounced off of it and went out of bounds, so possession will stay with Richmond. Christian Harvey will check back in for the Red Devils with 2 fouls.
Good position to rebound. It just happened to kind of slip through his fingers there. They pretty much have to put Harvey back in like you see here. I mean, they can't go down much more, and he hasn't scored yet. So he has 1 bucket, I believe,
Jet looking to inbound, finally does to Fry, high left. Wedlow looks to drive, pitches to Jet left corner. He sees in that lane to the basket. Kyle King swats his shot into the first row. Jet thought he had a lane to the basket, and from the weak side, Kyle King with a beautiful block. It'll stay with Richmond as King swatted it out of bounds. Long inbounds to Christian Harvey. A pair of 20s guarding each other as Hook is on him.
That's a good matchup for the Dragons.
Gives it high left to Jet. Now he will reset the offense with Gizzy on him. Kareem Jet to the right side. Hands off to Wedlow on the wing. Uses the screen from Fry. Now gives it to Harvey. Fakes one way, drives the other. Draws contact, puts up a shot. Count the basket. He'll go to the line. Christian Harvey, you got to think he's going to try to put things on his shoulders here, and he did there. Challenged 3 players, and Gavin House fouled him, and Harvey with a 3-point play opportunity.
That's really dangerous for Richmond because if the Dragons can just sit in there and take a charge, that'll be his 3rd, and he forced the whole situation anyway, so.
Free throw is good. Harvey completes the three-point play. 24-17. Richmond has scored on 6 possessions. 5 of them have been three-point possessions. They've hit 4 threes in that three-point play by Harvey. The Dragons used 9.5 seconds to get it across against a 2-1 full court pressure. Now Richmond backs out into that 1-2-2 zone that it has been in. Dragons working across the top. Maximus Gizzi backs it out to set the offense. 4:20 to go. It's a 7-point New Palestine lead. The lead has been as high as 11. House left wing. Holds, one dribble, Gizzi right wing, back to Gavin. He'll launch a 3 and hit it. First points of the game for Gavin House.
That's 3 quality possessions against the zone.
Third 3 of the game for the Dragons, lead back up to 10. We're halfway through the second quarter. Wedlow pulls up from the top of the key, hits a 2, and Maxon Hook hit him across the arm. Wedlow's foot was just inside the line when he launched that. And Hook trying to block the shot, got him across the arm. And so Wedlow will have a chance at a 3-point play. That's Maxon Hook's first, and he'll get a breather as Matthew True checks back in.
Difficult play there, going, trying to do a flyby on the defense there and just clipped him pretty good.
Wedlow completes the 3-point play. He's got 9. Sid Sagna checks in for the first time for Richmond. 2-1-2 full court pressure for the Red Devils. They trailed the Dragons by 7. True in the backcourt to Romine. Gets it across to True high left. Matthew brings it down to the corner and now feeds the trailer Gizzi, who will reset the offense between the rings with 3:50 to go. Into the corner, Romine left side, looks to drive, pulls up from the left side of the lane, puts it up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound tip up, no. And the rebound pulled down by Christian Harvey of Richmond. I think it was Richmond that tipped that up off the rim. Here is Harvey, working left baseline, shake and bake, loses his defender, has a shot blocked, but not legally. I think Gavin House just picked up his second foul, and Harvey's going to go to the line.
Dangerous situation there because that's what Richmond's very, very good at. Just kind of shaking and baking up top, and we went for the fake on the reverse dribble, and he went back to his left and got a free ride to the basket.
The thing I like about Harvey, he switches directions very well. He's very hard to guard. If you bite on that first fake, he'll go by you.
That's a little bit unusual because we're playing him to go right 90% of the time. And for him to go that strong to his left is probably a result of our defense there.
Harvey hits the first free throw, cuts the lead to 6, and he hit them both. It's a 5-point.
Kind of hanging around.
Yeah, 5-point lead. That 3-point shot has kind of kept Richmond in the game, and now Harvey back in has scored 5, and then you throw Wedlow in a 3-point play. 8 points in the last 3 possessions for the Red Devils. Gizzi loses his man top of the key, draws a defender, finds True, open the left side, 3, good! Matthew True's got 9. That's his first 3 of the game.
Great creation there by Maximus Gizzi, drawing the defense and getting it out at the right time.
3:08 to go. The lead is 8. Fry will launch a 3 from the right wing for Richmond. It's no good. And Dylan Romine has the rebound for New Palestine. Gizzi looks up floor, finds Eastis right baseline. Block-to-block pass to House is knocked out of bounds by Richmond Sid Sagna.
That's unfortunate. We were going to get a layup. They saved it in right under our basket.
The pass was a little too far for Eastis. He was able to recover. Saw House coming down the opposite side and couldn't get it to go. Eastis off the inbounds, can't get it to go with the right hand right under the hoop. Rebound to Clemens for Richmond. They push it the other way. Wedlow catch and shoot 3 left corner on the skip pass from Harvey, won't go. Weak side rebound, Dylan Romine. Romine draws contact and a foul from Jordan Fry. That'll be Fry's first. Romine thought he was fouled, was kind of trying to draw the contact upon getting the rebound. Didn't, but saw Fry a little out of control going down the floor, and Romine essentially just dribbled into him to draw the foul.
Yeah, just a good solid power dribble. Back to the center of the court.
Richmond substitution. Fry will get a breather as Darius Porfidio Brown checks back in. Dragons again attacking this zone. House with it left wing. High circle True. Right wing pass for Dawson Eastis. Holds in a double team. Gives it to Gizzi right corner. He'll back it out to the wing on the bounce and now to the high right side. Maximus gives it to Dawson Eastis into the right corner. Holds it over his head. Takes 2 dribbles. Long skip pass to True left side. Gets around Harvey. Drives. Puts up a runner with left hand and scores. True's got 11, taking it to the basket for a lot of his points. The lead back up to 10. Harvey directing traffic on the bounce right wing. Pick and pop with Clemens. Now gives it over to Wedlow left side. Harvey shot fake, drives, puts it up with left hand and scores again. Good strong drive from the top of the key by Christian Harvey. He's got 9. 7 of them have come since he returned to the game with 2 fouls midway through the quarter. House in a trap, left corner, dribbles out of it. Now to the top of the key for the Dragons. Gavin House back to the high left side to Maximus Gizzi. 100 seconds to go first half. You find House. Corner 3, right side is strong. And the weak side rebound pulled down by Ricky Wedlow of Richmond. They'll push it up to Harvey. Full head of steam into the lane. Puts it up with the right hand and scores.
2 uncontested drives.
Christian Harvey is single-handedly keeping Richmond in the game right now. It's 32-26. Harvey's gotten 11, 9 this quarter. Eastus with it. High right with 1:15 to play. Drives the baseline. Back out to Gizzi high right. Works it over to the left side to Gavin House. Dragons working it across the top of this zone. Matthew True now with it between the circles. Feeds Gizzi, flashing middle, turnaround jumper from the free throw line, won't go. Dawson Eastus comes flying in from the strong side to get the rebound. Nobody blocked him out, and everybody was just standing, and Dawson came flying in. They find House, drives baseline, loses the handle, and travels. Just the first turnover for New Palestine with 48 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah. Good possession there. Great offensive rebound there by Dawson Eastus, and we were going to get a layup. He kind of lost the handle and fortunately traveled.
Hook in, House out for New Palestine with 48 seconds to go. It's a 6-point Dragon lead. It's been as high as 11. New Palestine has led throughout. Barring a jump ball, Richmond will get it to start the second half. Harvey on the bounce around Hook, and what do we have? Timeout Richmond. I think they were about to get a 5 count.
Yeah.
Coach Rick Wedlow saw that and called his second timeout of the game. They're going to take a full, so we'll take one too. 35 seconds to go in the first half. Dragons 32, Richmond 26. You're listening to Dragon Basketball on New Power Radio. 35.4 seconds to go in the first half. New Palestine leading Richmond 32-26. Red Devils with the basketball coming out of the timeout called by head coach Rick Wedlow. Christian Harvey guarded by Max and Hook on the high left side. We'll give it out to Sid Sagna. Ricky Wedlow, Darius Porfidio Brown, and Keyshawn Clemens. 4 of the 5 original starters out there for Richmond. Sagna, the one who has come in since the opening tip-off. Harvey dribbling on the big R in midcourt with 14 seconds. Initiates the offense. Gets it back to the top of the key. Drives. Big Euro step down the middle of the lane. Puts up a runner. Won't go. Eastus tips the rebound up. Sagna gets it for Richmond. Puts up an 18-footer. Won't go. Hook with a rebound. Launches a three-quarter court shot that is wide. And that is how the first half ends. New Palestine led throughout and currently holds a 32-26 lead over the Richmond Red Devils.